Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today, Slay the Spire 2 launched in early access. I am really excited to check this out, though I probably will only play this for today, then I might not touch it again for at least a month, as there's a new Path of Exile expansion coming tomorrow, and that's mainly what I am doing. But I'm going to squeeze a day of Slay the Spire 2 in here, see what's going on with this game. I played a lot of Slay the Spire 1. I played it on the Xbox several years ago. I don't remember how far I got in it then, but I've also gotten Slay the Spire on my phone. My favorite character is the Silent. I really like the Defect and the Ironclad as well. I've beaten Ascension 20 with the Defect. I think I'm at 18 on Ironclad and 17 on Silent. And I think there's even a new class in this. But I plan to play for about 3 hours maybe and cut it up as much as I can. I also generally do a pretty good job of explaining what I'm doing and my thoughts and things as I go, so hopefully this will be a good time. So I guess you can also play multiplayer. I don't know what that is or how that works. Go single player. All right. Looks like I gotta unlock classes. So I guess we're starting with an Ironclad run. The last soldier of the Ironclads crushes foes with sword and flame against his will. And at the end of combat, heals 6 HP with burning blood. All very familiar here. So let's do it. It looks like this is your first time playing Slay the Spire. Do you want a brief tutorial and some messages to help you out? Sure, why not? If you guys don't know what Slay the Spire is, this will explain it. Act 1, Overgrowth. Select a room to travel to. To move up in the spire, pick a room to enter. Once you complete the room, pick an adjacent room above to keep climbing. Move myself down a little bit so you can see the timer here. So we take this first room, we go into a battle. Defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy to play. Once you're out, end your turn. At the start of your turn, new cards are drawn and your energy is replenished. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. Block reduces incoming attack damage, but wears off at the start of your next turn. During your turn, you can observe an enemy's intent above them. If an enemy is intent on attacking you, be sure to block. Battle start, so I get to go first. This enemy, Nibbit, intends to attack for 12 damage. So I have 2 defend cards here. I've got a bash ability, which applies vulnerable, causing attacks to deal 50% more damage. It's got 42 HP, so I'm not going to do a lot of damage to it quickly. So I probably need to defend as much as I can. And then we're going to attack here. And then I end the turn. And it gets to go. Attacks. I only took 2 damage because it went through the shield. Alright, it's going to do 6 damage and apply shield. So I can use a defend, block 5 of that, and then attack it twice. And at the end of combat, I heal for 6 HP. So if I take a little bit of chip damage, that's not going to be too bad for me. End turn. Nibbit hits me and gain 5 shield. No more cards. If there are no cards to draw, your discard pile on the right is shuffled into your draw pile on the left. And then we cycle through the cards again. This enemy intends to use a buff, so it's not going to attack this turn, so now's a great time to use bash. That'll apply vulnerable for 2 turns. So now my strike that does 6 damage, when I go here, it will deal 9 damage. This is vulnerable. So now it's got 12 HP left. End turn, what's it gonna do here? It gained 2 strength. So now it's going to deal 14 damage, but at this point I can just kill it. And then I healed. At the end I get loot, gain some gold, and add a card to deck. What do we got here? Setup Strike. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn. Not bad. Tremble applies to vulnerable. It only takes 1 energy though. Blood Wall. Lose 2 HP, gain 16 block, takes 2 energy. And Slay the Spire always has these little tooltip pop-ups to like show you what things are and what they're going to do. So you can kind of piece it together as you go. I think I'm going to take this Setup Strike. That seems interesting. Then proceed. Now I can pick one of these 3 paths There's some unknown things. Up here, we've got a merchant and a campfire. There's another merchant up here. There's an elite. And then further up, more elites. There's another merchant on the right side. So if I want a merchant at all, I have to go to the right. And if you fight an elite, it'll give you a relic to just like buff your run. I think I'm going to go to the right side. Oh boy, what do we got here? Twig Slime Small, Twig Slime Medium, going to give you a status card. Then we have a Leaf Slime, also going to give a status card. So if I gain 2 strength, the strikes will deal 8. If I set up strike the Leaf Slime, follow up with a strike, that removed one of them. I can absorb 4 damage. I'm going to put 8 damage into the big one. In turn. Took that 4 damage, and I get slimed. And I can click my discard pile here and see what this is. So I can spend 1 energy to play this, and I'll draw a card, and I can exhaust it, which means it's removed. But that's in my deck now. In Slay the Spire 1, it didn't let you draw a card. That's cool change. I guess I should have put that 8 damage into the small one. 8 and 9 is only 17. That's what the strike would do. I think I'll just remove the Twig Slime and get 1 defend. Take the 6 damage. Yeah. Okay. It's going to attack again. Same situation. Alright, I'm just gonna do the 2 shields and a strike. In turn, it attacks me. So I can't kill it here. It's going to give me another slime, I think. I'll just go ahead and deal the damage. Use the slime. Get rid of it. Yeah, get another slime. And I got a setup strike, so it's good. Back up to 75. 17 gold and power cards. Power cards apply a buff to you when used. Buffs remain for the duration of a single combat. Breakthrough. Lose 1 HP, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Interesting. Anger. Deal 6 damage. Add a copy of this card into your discard pile. So, if you have a really small deck with a bunch of angers, you could like stack a bunch of these up and it doesn't cost any energy to use that. But Inflame is really good, so I'll take that. And then we get an unknown. What have we here? You spot an enormous shambling beast chase off an injured green bird. In the alcove the bird fled from, a single unguarded egg lies abandoned. Your stomach gurgles. I can eat the egg and gain 7 max HP, or take the egg, add Birdonus egg to your deck. Unplayable, can be hatched at a rest site. Let me look at this. And there is a rest site here, and there's a rest site after the elite. I was originally thinking I was going to try and go through the elite there. I don't know what this egg does, though. Is it worth to go hatch it really quick? I'm gonna have this extra card that's not doing anything for me. I gotta know what it does. It's a quest card. Add it. You gently scoop up the egg and stow it, thinking it may hatch into something useful later. Okay, next battle. We've got a Shrinker Beetle. This enemy intends to apply a debuff to you. Okay. Well, I can use the Inflame, then I gain 2 strength, so all of my attacks will do 2 additional damage. Then attack it twice. That's all I can really do. I've been shrunk. While Shrinker Beetle is alive, your attacks deal 30% less damage. It's going to attack for 7, so I could play 3 defends or bash and defend. I would take 2 damage. I think I'm going to do that. Bash, defend, and then next turn maybe I can kill it. I got damaged lined up in my deck, so we'll do that. I should be able to finish it off. Okay, so then if I set up strike, I'll get an additional 2 strength. Oh yeah, easy. 10 damage. Up to 79. Gold Fire Potion. Deal 20 damage. Grab that. Drink or throw potions during combat. Potions stay with you throughout the run. So you can use it whenever you feel like you're most needing it. Cinder. Deal 17 damage, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. Ooh, also takes 2 energy. Dismantle, deals 8 damage and hits twice if the enemy is vulnerable. That's pretty cool. Then there's Iron Wave that gives 5 block and does 5 damage. I like Iron Wave. It's a really good card. I think I'm gonna take that, yeah, Iron Wave. Proceed. Next battle. Ooh, what are these? Inklet. Slippery. The next time Inklet loses HP, it only loses 1 HP instead. So all of them have that. And we've got a 3, 2 times 3, and then 3 damage. So what I could do here, use Inflame, attack the one that's going to deal 6 damage, destroy it with the fire potion, and then block, and only take 1 damage. Right on. Not bad. And now they're both doing 10. Only with 1 defend, and they both have the slippery. If I gain 2 strength, these will be dealing 10. So I can set up on this, and then delete it. And I'm gonna take that hit. Okay. Now I could bash, Iron Wave. Left it with just 1 HP. Maybe if I would have used the strike, I would have killed it. Oh well. I won't take any damage from the hit. And then kill it with this. 13 gold. Pick a card. Stomp. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Costs 1 less energy for each attack played this turn. Shrug it off. Gain 8 block, draw a card. And armaments. Armaments is good. Gain 5 block and upgrade a card in your hand. I like armaments. Stomp is intriguing, but armaments is very good. With armaments, it upgrades into upgrades all cards in your hand, so that can be a really big deal. Going forward, only 160 gold. I think I'm gonna go for the shop. Might be risky. Okay. Much cooler art for the merchant. Let's see what we've got here. This is looking very the same. There's 2 colorless cards. One that gains 11 block. That's kind of crazy. Gain 50 block. If you take unblocked attack damage this combat, die. Yikes. There's 3 potions and 3 relics. I don't have enough money for any of these relics. 20% additional gold find. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Brimstone. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength and all enemies gain 1 strength. So this stacks strength on you. Thorns potion. Deal damage back when you get hit. Apply 3 weak, causing creatures to deal 25% less damage. An attack potion. Choose 1 of 3 random attack cards and add it to your hand. It's free to play this turn. Then we've got some cards. Deals 4 damage, 2 additional damage for each vulnerable on the enemy. Anger. True Grit. Gain 7 block, exhaust 1 card at random, which means it's just gone. Shrug it off. Block and draw a card. Feel No Pain is a power. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. And then there's normally 1 thing in the shop that is discounted. This card here is discounted. I think it's half price. I can remove a card. And this cost increases by 25 each time you use it. I have gotten 2 block cards. I think I'm going to remove one of my defense. You can only do it once each merchant. I think I'm going to save my gold. I'm tempted by shrug it off, but I think I'm fine. Move forward to the next fight. Oh, that's a big looking guy. 4 times 2 Mauler, 72 HP. So I'm going to use armaments. Confirm a card to upgrade. Iron Wave. So that is upgraded for the rest of this combat. Now it's 7 damage, 7 block. Do that. I'm not going to take any damage. Hit it again. I think that was a good turn. Does you 14 damage. Here I'm going to power up with the Inflame. Gain the block. I like the Inflame animation for the strength. That's cool. So I took 4 damage there. So I got this egg. Enemy intends to apply a debuff to you. Okay, so I'm not going to take damage here. So set up strike. Then strike and strike. 30 HP left. Alright, what are we doing? Okay, now we're vulnerable. Gotta deal 21 damage. So use the armaments. Upgrade the strike. Yeah. Iron Wave. Maybe if I would have just... Again... If I would have calculated better and like done the math, I might have been able to just kill it instead of taking this hit that is about to come. Took 9 damage. Alright, well yeah. There's 11 damage. Healed for 6. Got a strength potion, which gains 2 strength for the duration of the battle. And I get to pick a card. Rage. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Or Thunderclap. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Nice AoE ability. And strength will buff the damage on that. Rage is free to use and lets me gain up to 9 block if I just attack. And my Iron Wave is an attack that also gives me block, so I think I'd take the Rage. Going into the first elite fight. We got a giant bird. Beardonus. Territorial. At the end of its turn, gains 1 strength. Oh boy. So I'm probably going to want to kill this thing quickly, because it's going to keep stacking damage. Maybe use my strength potion. Use armaments. Upgrade the inflame. That'll give me 3 more strength. So now my strikes are dealing 11. This hit's going to hurt, but nothing else I could do there. Now it's going to do 4 by 3. I use Rage. Then I could Bash. That'd give me 3 block plus 5. Or I set up and strike. And then with the defend, I'd be at 11 block and only take 1 damage. I think that's the better play here. Now this will deal 13. Block. And end turn. Not bad. 18 damage this time. Yeah, Iron Wave. It's easy. Then do 2 defends. It's gonna keep getting stronger though. It could be a better move to just like take that extra 22 damage and then eat 13 damage there. That's rough too. In turn. A lot of decision making this game. Alright, here we go. This one's easy. Do everything I can. Attack. Attack. Block. Still gonna take some damage. We got it down to 24. Still over half health. I think I can kill it. Set up strike. Iron Wave. Yeah. I didn't even need another strike. Okay. Relics. Relics found throughout the Spire grant unique bonuses and remain throughout your run. They can be found at treasure rooms, random events, or by defeating elites. Got it. Vajra. Start each combat with 1 strength. A block potion. 12 block on the flies. Good. 44 gold. And a card. Oh, whoa. A power that will give an extra energy. Gain 8 block and another 8 block if you've exhausted a card this turn. I don't have any exhaust happening. Bludgeon does a ton of damage. I feel like I'm getting decent damage out with all the strength stacking. Pyre would let me get more damage out and use my current cards. I think I'm going to take the Pyre. And now I get to go to a campsite. At a rest site, you can stop and take a breather. After selecting one of the options, you must move on. Choose wisely. Here I can rest to heal 30% of my max HP, so 24 HP heal. I can upgrade a card in my deck, or currently I can hatch the Beardonus egg, which I have to do. We just gotta do this. Bird swoop. What is that? Deal 14 damage, costs 0. Alright, that was worth. There was no confirmation on that. I clicked it and it went. Proceed. A treasure. Oh, it's actually a chest. Click to open it. Bunch of gold. And Gorget. At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. Plating? At the end of your turn, gain block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. So this just naturally decays. In Slay the Spire 1, it would only go down if you took a hit, I think, that damaged you. Okay, so I'm looking to get to this merchant. There's another camp here, and that lets me hit another unknown. And then once I get to this camp, I can decide which one of these I want. Yeah, right side. What do we got? Sapphire Seed. You narrowly avoid stepping on a bright, sharp seed. Its unmistakable color gives away that it's a sapphire seed. Weren't these incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legends say that consuming one can greatly amplify your endurance. But what if you plant and nourish it instead? Consuming it heals 9 HP and lets me upgrade a card. Or I can enchant a card with Sown. The first time you play this card, each combat gain 1 energy. I think I'm gonna take the HP and the upgrade. Yeah. What does Pyre do? Gains 2 energy at the start of turn. Alright, that's really good. But if I do armaments, I could upgrade the Pyre. Like, I love this. Upgrade all cards in your hand. It's so good. I think that was my plan coming in here. I'm going to just do that. You ingest the Sapphire Seed, and within moments, your limbs feel more agile, colors sharpen, and you sense the souls of nearby foes. Good thing you didn't step on it. Oh boy. 3 different enemies. Got 18 damage incoming. Brute Raider, Assassin Raider, and Tracker Raider, who's going to debuff me. I'm gaining 4 shield block at the end of my turn. Here, I armaments. Upgraded all these. I use Rage. That's going to give me 5 block when I strike what? Bash also could give 3 vulnerable. They don't have a ton of HP. I don't know if I need to go for that. I definitely want this 8 block. And then the 5 from this will put me at 18. That blocks everything. Take out this guy in the back. The Tracker. That worked pretty well. Oh, and I got the extra 4. So taking no damage. What is this, though? Rail. Gain 25% less block from cards for 2 turns. Birds. Whoa, I got the bird with me. Interesting. 15 damage. These are 7. He's going to buff himself. 11 damage here. 8 damage coming from here. But I can just remove that. This is only 3 block. I wish there was an undo. If I put the 15 damage into here, then it would be 7 away, and I could use the other 2 strikes to take out the back one. Decision making. That's the name of this. Okay. I think I throw 2 into this. Take the block. Save the potion. I have that option. Okay. Here I get 8 damage. Inflame is nice as it gives me the strength. This battle's not going to be long enough to like really make use of the pyre, and if I use it right now, I'm just going to take a bunch of damage. I think I set up strike here. Iron Wave. There's 3 block. Here's 3 block, and I gained 2, so I'd only take 2 damage. Yeah. Gonna have to work. Yep. Alright, refresh the deck. I can't really use Rage here. I mean, I can use it, I guess. It's free. I'll get the block, and then I bash. And the setup strike does more damage. Actually, it's going to do 12 because of the vulnerability, so I finish it. Heal a little bit. I got this cool bird with me. That's fun. Add a card. Uppercut does damage, applies 1 weak and 1 vulnerable. Useful. Battle Trance draws 3 cards. That's pretty useful given I can get this extra energy. And I have Rage, which costs nothing. Can't use additional draws this turn with that. I like that idea. Battle Trance. Proceed. Rest. So do I heal or do I smith? Like the map. Or I'd go Elite, Shop, Fire. And then I smith the Pyre. What does Battle Trance do? Upgraded, 4 cards drawn. Bird Swoop goes up to 18. This given 5 block is fantastic. 9 damage and 3 strength. Higher though, 2 energy. It'd be so big. I think it has to be that. That's guaranteed to be upgraded now. And I have the ability to just upgrade the other stuff. Proceed. I think this is the more greedy route because I can get a relic from it. I could also get a relic from the unknown. Let's see what another elite looks like. Oh boy. He's wiggly. Infested. Upon dying, summons something. It's going to give you 3 status cards. Use the Battle Trance. Use the Pyre. And then I could delay my strength and upgrade all these strikes right now. Or just take the 2 strength and be more set up for the next turn. Draw pile. The Rage is there, but so is most of my block. Bird Swoop. Yeah, I get 5 energy. I'm going to just upgrade it. And if it gets to the point where this gets back around, it's not going to be hard to add it. Infection. Unplayable. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 3 damage. Yikes. Okay. Here, I Rage, then Bash, then Setup Strike, then Bird Swoop, and then Block. I did so much damage there. 14 block plus the 3. This was good. Pyre is very strong. We got the Inflame. Definitely use that. Iron Wave. Then, yeah. Easy. Oh, it's gonna... Oh, yikes. Wrigglers. Well, I can use the block cards. It's not going to matter. They're all stunned this turn. All right, I got 2 infections. Bird Swoop can remove one of them. Rage will give me 6 block. Strike is doing 13, but I'm going to take 6 damage from the infection. So I think I remove 6 damage that that's going to deal. And then hit the buffed one. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take that damage. Then I'm going to take 5 from this hit. Okay. Yep. And then I'm getting 2 more infections. I only have 1 in my draw pile at the moment. I didn't get the battle trance. I was really hoping for that. Use armaments. Setup strike deals 13. That's gonna give me 3 strength, so this will go to 16. Not enough to kill anything. So, I mean, at least take out the Wriggler. Throw 16 on that. Block. I'll block the 3 and the 8. Perfect. Good. Now I got the battle trance. This could draw a bunch of infections. It also got me rage. I set up strike on this. I can bash and then strike. Okay. Oh, wow. Ornamental fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. So that works with my rage. I have to use 3. Oh, that's big. Add a card. Pillage. Deal 6 damage. Draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. Ooh. I like that. Rampage stacks. Extra damage, but that's 17 cards in my deck. I think the draw is good, because I need to be able to spend that 5 energy. Flame Barrier takes 2. Gives 12 block, which is solid. But with the Ornamental Fan, I kind of want more attacks as well, so take that. We got Emergent. Alright. Fight me. Deal 5 damage twice, gain 2 strength, the enemy gains 1 strength. So this is permanent strength addition. Unrelenting is 12 damage, the next attack you play costs 0. Infernal Blade adds a random attack to your hand, it's free to play this turn, and this exhausts. Evil Eye, 8 block, gain another 8 block if you've exhausted, but I don't have any exhaust. For Stone Armor, it's a power and you gain 4 plating. This is a power, so it's a one-time use. I don't know that I like that. Deal 11 damage. At the start of your next turn, return this to your hand. That's really cool. Secret technique, put a skill from your draw pile into your hand and then exhaust. Not bad either. Dexterity potion, improves block gained from cards. Power potion, colorless potion. That would give me a colorless card like these. Tuning fork, every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. 10 skills though. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. If I bought this, I can't do anything else. And there's also the miniature tent. You may choose any number of options at rest sites. That is OP. Oh man. What? That wasn't in Slay the Spire 1. That's so good. I think I'm gonna pass on it though. I like how my deck is shaping out, and this Thrumming Hatchet seems so cool. If I can just keep recycling this card into my hand, and then I pay 100 to remove another defend. That works with Pillage, to remove another skill card from my deck, and then I have the Rage and the Ornamental Fan. Yeah, do this. Give me the Thrumming Hatchet. Major Tent, so cool. Okay. And then, yeah, proceed. I go to the campfire, and we're getting the boss here. Upgrade Thrumming Hatchet. So it does 14 damage. Pillage, 9 damage. I do still have the armament, so I think rest. Go to max HP. Before we get to whatever this is. Phantom. 9 slippery? Oh, wow. Well, I can rage here. Do the setup. It's not going to matter. I mean, I can get all of these out. Only did 1 damage each, but I got enough block from that. Oh, yeah, and I got the extra 4. I like. Now 6 times 2. I think I battle trance. Fish. Okay. I can't draw more cards, so Pillage won't work. I think I Inflame, get that going. Use the Iron Wave for the block, Defend for block, gain 3 from the plating. So this isn't going to return to my hand. I didn't use it. Okay, next turn I get the energy. 27 damage and 3 debuffs. Ooh. If it's like Slay the Spire 1, I'll fully heal after this battle, so taking damage here won't be too bad. Use armaments, upgrade a bunch of stuff, hit the pyre, save my block for a like desperate situation. Ow. Wounds, unplayable. Let's go in for a buff. Okay, here's where well, I guess rage doesn't really matter, but it's free. Then bash it. It's gonna have 3 vulnerable now. Pillage. Okay. Ah, these wounds. Well, at least just get rid of the slippery finally. Okay. It's getting a buff, which is 2 strength. So then does it cycle? So now it's gonna do 9, then it's gonna have an 8 times 2 into like a 29. I mean, that's fine. Armaments. Battle trance. There we go. Bird swoop for 25 damage. Iron wave, give me block. Use the thrumming hatchet. I got extra block there. I don't need more block, so I strike and I strike. I did a lot of damage that turn, and I got defended. Good stuff. And the thrumming hatchet came back, and then it doesn't count as a drawn card. Now I can armaments and upgrade the thrumming hatchet. I use iron wave, damage, damage, kill it. Epoch discovered. What does that mean? All right, 100 gold. Add a card. Ooh, demon form. Oh, demon form's so good. It gives me 2 strength at the start of each turn. Transform all attacks in hand to giant rock. That's kind of nuts. Thrash. 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack in your hand and add its damage to this card. I don't think I can pass up demon form. My damage output's going to be crazy, and then the 3 energy costs really isn't going to hurt me much because I got this pyre. Okay, proceed. Act 2, Hive. What is this? A puppet has arrived. Can you check on Father? I'm too tired. Oh, so I get to pick one here. Hail's Tears. If you end your turn with unspent energy, gain an additional 2 energy next turn. You may sacrifice card rewards to Pale. Every 2 sacrifices obtain a relic. Interesting. At the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. I'm doing good on energy, so I don't think I take the tears. With this wing, if I don't take a card on a battle completion, I think that means I would get a relic. And I have 2 card draw things, so I think I'm going to take Pale's Wing. I think given what I have, I don't need to change much. Like, if I just, like, keep adding tons and tons of cards to my deck, it will hurt me in the long run, I think. Alright, so now we got to look at the map. Only 155 gold, so rushing this merchant's probably bad. There's 3 unknowns on the right, but then following that path means no merchant, but unknown could be a merchant. I could take like a big unknown path, but I think I would dodge all elites doing that. But I did just gain a way to acquire relics. I think I'm going for it. Go for the unknown. What have we here? Tunneler. Gonna deal 13 damage. I have an Iron Wave. Hitting the Pyre is good. Iron Wave blocks some of that. Bird Swoop. So I'm going to take 4. That's fine. Okay, buff and shield coming. Demon form might be overkill here. I think I bash, followed by pillage. I just instantly drew this. Okay, battle trance. Then armaments, and then thrumming hatchet. I'll get that back. Depending on how much shield it gains, I can probably kill it. Oh, it burrowed and gained 32 shield, and it's going to deal 23 damage. Burrowed means block is not removed at the start of Tunneler's turn. Stunned if all block is removed. Interesting. I think I can remove all the block. Rage. Setup. Thrumming hatchet. Strike and is dead. Energy potion. Nice. Gains 2 energy. Card. Ooh, whirlwind. I sacrifice this though. Like, do I need any of these cards? Another source of vulnerable is cool, but that's a skill. I think I sacrifice. So now I'm only 1 sacrifice away from a relic. Proceed. Unknown. Ah, just a random battle. That's fine though. Tries to escape the combat after 5 turns. Apply afflictions on cards. And it's intending to attack for 17. Alright, let's upgrade these. Hit the battle trance. Okay. Inflame. I don't want to pillage. I don't want to draw the pyre right now. Bird swoop just does damage. I'm going to use the energy potion. All with a bash. And then this strike. That's going to give me extra block plus 4. I'm only going to take 4 damage. What did it do? It swiped a card. Upon killing this enemy, the stolen card is returned. It's going for a buff. I want Pyre, and Strike does more damage. Let's do that. Sure. Now it's flying. Receives 50% less damage from attacks. Deal attack damage 5 times to stun it. And it's got 21 damage incoming. Thrumming Hatchet, so that deals 7. I got enough. Setup Strike will give me 2 strengths. Thrumming Hatchet, and then the Strike. Easy. Take my stolen card back. Strength Potion, 18 gold, and another Iron Wave. Ashen Strike is additional damage for each card in your exhaust pile. I don't have any kinds of exhausts still. Iron Wave is nice and all, but I think I'm going to sacrifice. What do we get? 7 max HP. Okay. Next unknown, Crystal Sphere. I predicted you'd enter. A raspy voice calls out as you enter a mystic hut. Your destiny has brought you here. We must uncover your future and fortunes so you can save us all. Okay, here are the options for the Crystal Sphere reading. Be sure to sign this waiver as well, she says while bringing out pen and parchment. So, uncover future, 54 gold, for divine 3 times. Gain a curse card. If this card is in your hand at the end of turn, lose 10 gold. I don't like that. I'll pay, like, there's no option to leave, so I have to do one of these. So, let's spend the gold. How to divine. Reveal your future by revealing the tiles. Select small divination or big divination and reveal the tiles within the crystal sphere. Once an item is revealed, you will receive it at the end of the session. But beware, revealing some items may be dangerous. Big divination. Okay, interesting. I want right here. There's a coin. Is this a big box? I think I hit it. Okay, another coin. And then if I big divination... Ooh, I don't know if I can get all of it. I don't think I get all the box. I think I put it here just to see. I got something. Potion of Binding. Apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That's really good. And I got 20 gold back. Yeah, I didn't get the big box. That's cool. So now my potions are full. Unknown. Battle. Spiny Toad. It's gonna buff. Okay, Setup Strike, Bird Swoop, Strike, and Thrumming Hatchet. Could have used the Strength. Oh. At the end of the act, you will fight the Insatiable. In turn. Gained 5 thorns. Oh. So every time I attack it, I will be hit back by 5 damage. Oof. Well, I think I pyre. Oh boy. Iron Wave will give me the block. I just take the damage. Here's where I drink the shield. I'm still taking a big hit. I wonder if this is an elite. Because this is nasty. Oh, the thorns wore off with the attack. Alright. Armaments. Rage. Strike. Strike. Defend. I love that. Like, I get so much shield and did so much damage. They go and buff again. Battle Trance. Look for armament. Didn't get it. Still Inflame. Thrumming Hatchet, Bird Swoop, damage, damage. Easy. Another setup strike. Twin Strike is really good as it doubles the effectiveness of any strength added. So it's a good DPS card. Or I just stick with what I have. Yeah. Sacrifice. Sure. So I got 3 more normal enemies. I'll get more sacrifice chances. We've got a Chomper and 3 status cards incoming. Go Armaments. Use the Inflame, then Iron Wave. So this also negates 2 debuffs, and I'll block all of this with the Plating. Good. Unplayable ethereal. So ethereal cards are exhausted at the end of the turn if it's in your hand. So if I draw these, they'll be removed from my deck afterwards. Now I can Pyre though. I get Battle Trance. I have the Bird Swoop. I only get one more. I can't use the Potion of Binding because it'll take the artifact off. So I can't debuff. Gotta do the Bird Swoop. I think use a Defend. So I'm going to take 8 damage off this. Yep, more dazed. Ah, demon form is in there. Okay, the pillage will give me that. I want to rage. Use the pillage. Use the demon form. And the only thing I can do is attack, so I'm going to take a bunch more damage. Oh, that got me the ornamental fan, though. No, that was rage. I need one more for that. Okay. In turn. Take another 8 damage. Yeah. Now at the start of my turn, I'm going to gain 2 additional strength from demon form. I'll go up to 6. Oh, I drew 3 days too. Or I hope pillage just gives me a bunch of attacks. Okay, we got the hatchet, iron wave, drumming hatchet, bend. Got all that blocked. All these go away. So now I have exhausted cards. My turn again. I gain 2 more strength. That's why demon form is insane. Setup strike gives me strength. Drumming hatchet. Bird swoop. Yeah. Add card. Tremble plus 3 vulnerable. If you exhausted a card this turn, gain 4 energy. We're gonna attack with Ashen Strike. Nope. Sacrifice. Oddly smooth stones. Start each combat with 1 dexterity, so all of my block cards gain 1 block permanently from this. Good. I like the sacrifices. But I also missed out on the elites by taking this path, so yeah, it was the plan. What next? Might. We got a buff and 4 damage, and 2 status cards coming in. I'm going to block the 4 damage. I'm going to just go ahead and go for the demon form. Let that be the turn. 2 toxic. They put it in my hand? So having exhaust... Ah. Okay, well, here's Pyre. Do a bird swoop. Iron Wave will get me some block. Oh, I can play this, and I'll take 5 less damage from that, but this takes 6 less damage and does damage, so might as well just do that. Okay, so yeah, take 5 damage. I'm gonna take this hit, and then got 2 more toxics. Yikes. Alright, I wonder if I can upgrade these, though, with the armaments. No upgrade there. Only have 2 attacks on me. You get 18 block. I already have 6. I can block all the damage. Get rid of these toxics. Oh, since I didn't play these, they're in my hand now. I don't have more coming in for the next hand. Okay. And then by buying time, I'm gaining more strength demon form. Okay, here we go. Rage. Pillage. Alright. Use the inflame. I'll take the block. This will kill. 15 damage there. Okay. I blocked the toxic. I got one this time. Battle trance. Okay. Into armament. Bash. Setup strike. Dead. 10 gold. Add card. Another inflame. I have a demon form. Like, do I need another inflame? I think I sacrifice. Keep going with it. Alright. We've got Bullbug Rock. Imbalanced. If Bullbug Rock's attacks are fully blocked, it becomes stunned. Open up my deck here. Where is demon form? No. View upgrades. Yeah, it gains 3 strength. I don't have any shield here outside of armaments. That's nice. Then I could pillage and kind of fish for the bird card. But if I wind up with my Pyre being the non-attack card it brings out, I can't use it because I will only have 1 left. I think the play is the Thrumming Hatchet. Rock, Silk, Nectar. Yeah. Just use the inflame. Weak is 25% less. That won't drop it to 10. No, okay. That's gonna take a little bit of damage. Yet again. Applied weak to me. Alright, here's my Pyre. It's okay. Next turn, I'll be able to start bouncing back. I don't have any draw left in any of this, though, but lots of attacks. I could draw 3 cards just to move it along. And yeah, I have to go for the Iron Wave. Only thing I really do. Let me look at the map. All right, I do have a campfire coming. Okay. Trying to consider whether I use the Potion of Binding or not there. Plus 15 strength. 18, 10, 10. That's enough. Okay. Rage, defend, bird swoop, strike. Get that thing out of here. And then I'll fully block this and I'll stun the rock. And then I got another weak coming. I assume, anyways. Yep. This one's stunned this turn. That's good. Armament, rage, defend. Yeah, attack that. 26 block. Sure. Yep, another DD buff coming. Here we go. Battle trance here. Go for the bash. Will strike kill? It will. Do that, then throwing hatchet. Iron Wave will finish. Okay. Not completely dead. A block potion. Vicious. Whenever you apply vulnerable, draw 1 card. Only have 1 vulnerable source outside of the potion. Another whirlwind or headbutt. Sacrifice. Give me another one. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That's big. I'm usually not trying to attack on the first turn. I want to get the powers in. But okay. Treasure. At the start of each combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Okay, it's also very good. And 3 unknowns or an elite. 3 unknowns. I don't think there's anything here I need to smith either. I think the heal is better here. Into the unknown. Welcome to Wongos. We have what you want at Wongtastic prices, says the least enthusiastic clerk you have ever met. Peruse our wares and enjoy your time at Wongos. They continue without even looking up. Downgrade a random card if I just leave. This one's locked. I don't have 300 gold. 200 gold gives me a rainbow ring. First time you play an attack, skill, and power each turn, gain 1 strength, 1 dex. That doesn't happen often. I'd probably go for the bargain bin and get a common relic for 100. Yep. That upgraded 2 random skills, which was a defend and my rage. So rage is always 5 block now. Good. We are Wongo wowed by your generosity. Wonderful patron. You now have 32 Wongo points. With just 1,968 more points, you will receive our exclusive Wongo Customer Appreciation Badge. Have a Wongtastic day. You have no clue what they're talking about, and vow to never return to a Wongos. I bet this actually is a running counter, and this is actually a thing that exists. Continue. Vulnerable, weak. Only gotta deal 6 damage. Pyre is more important than demon form. What is this? Gains 14 block upon being hit. Oh, it's a giant one of the, early enemies in Slay the Spire 1. Do I battle trance and fish for the bird swoop? I don't think so. I'm gonna eat 2 damage, but get the extra 2 strength from inflame. Yeah. Alright, now we're set up with the 5 energy, though. Sucks hitting all 3 of the powers right there. I want to get the pyre and then the demon form afterwards. Alright then. So it's going to shield and buff. And I got frail. I think I set up strike for the strength. It's going to gain its shield. Pillage. Okay. Armaments. And get 3 vulnerable on it. It's probably good for the long run. And then 34 damage with the bird swoop plus. Not bad. And then it gained 5 strength, still curled. Gained 14 shield. I can rage, attack, 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 and defend. Block it all. And he uncurled. Another debuff, frail, incoming probably. This is where I pillage, see how many cards I draw. Okay, I got the battle trance. That's fine. I might be able to just kill it. Iron Wave, just in case. Hatchet. With a bigger strike. Cool. Regen potion. Heals by 1 at the end of your turn. Starts at 5. I think I dropped the strength. I got so much strength gain. I think this regen would be more useful. 17 gold and Brand. Lose 1 HP, exhaust 1 card, gain 1 strength. Fight me or Trimble. No, another sacrifice. Rocket and Rollin'. Another mystery. Merchant. Okay. Oh, only relics. 3 max HP. Start each combat confused. This randomizes card costs. That's rough. If you intern without block, gain 3 block. Don't need that. Cards containing strike deal 1 additional damage. Whenever you enter a rest site, it's your next combat. You get an extra energy. Start each combat with 4 block. Setup strike has strike in the name. Nothing else does. But I do have all of my strikes. I would give them all an extra damage. I take this. I take the anchor. And you know what? Why not? Take the mango. Sure, that was good. Another unknown. Another merchant. A real merchant. Okay, I can get a twin strike. That has strike in the name. This time I think I'm taking this. It's cheap. Gets an extra damage, but it's an extra 2 damage on this card. And then I don't have to give up my sacrifice for it this time. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain energy. 14 max HP for that mango. Oh, these are all knockoffs. This mango has a worm in it. This is a real mango. Strike dummy would give 2 additional damage, I think. Dingy Rug. Card rewards can now contain colorless cards. Wow. That's a power card. At the start of your turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies and increase this damage by 5. So solid for like a big block stacking build. Can't remove anything. Whenever you lose HP on your turn, gain 1 strength. Give me the twin strike. That's all we can do. Proceed. Camp. Smith. Twin strike goes up to 7. Just buff the demon form. So I ramp faster with it. Yeah, sure. And then we get the Insatiable. I feel like I've been crushing this run. Alright, buff, and then I'm getting 6 status cards. But I got Pyre on turn 1. And I can armaments to buff these cards. Already, like, dealing nice damage. 321, though. That's a lot. Alright, what are we getting here? Frantic Escape. Okay, 3 went to draw, 3 went to discard. Get further away. Increase Sandpit by 1. Increase the cost of this card by 1. In 4 turns, you will be eaten and die. So you have to use the Frantic Escape. But I got 5 energy, so do that. Use Pillage. Use Demon Form. Use Inflame. End turn. I got sucked forward a little bit. It's fine. Alright, I might get sucked forward again. There's still 2 in here, I think. Yes. Alright, so I won't die. Defend, Twin Strike, attack, and then I'm only gonna take 1 damage here. Not bad. Alright, Rage. Go for a Frantic Escape. A Bash. Hatchet. Bird Swoop. End turn. Buff. 2 strength for it. Got the Thrumming Hatchet back. Okay. Here. Escape. Hatchet. Strike. 33 damage. This again. I can probably take this damage. I really considered using the block there. This isn't a life or death situation at this point. So just in turn. Take the 16. Alright, this time. Set up strike. Iron Wave. And then, yeah, my damage just keeps stacking. I got 18 strength. Hit that. Frantic Escape and a defend. Only gonna take 4. Not bad. This is 24 damage twice now. There. Epoch discovered. Lucky Tonic. Gain 1 buffer. Prevent the next loss of HP. That's really good. Drop the binding. Take that. Card. Whenever you draw a card containing strike, it is played against a random enemy. Interesting. If an enemy has thorns, that's a bad thing. I don't know that I need it though. Like, I have enough energy to like play all my cards. Colossus is a skill. 5 block and 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies. Sacrifice. We got a letter opener. Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. So that's probably not happening often. On to Act 3. Glory. What do we got here? I haven't had a visitor in a millennia. You're looking quite drab. Here, Let's find something delightful for you to wear. Beautiful bracelet. Choose 3 cards in your deck, enchant them with Swift 3. The first time you play this card, draw 3 cards. Okay. Enchant all card rewards with Glam. This card has replay once per combat. This is on the card rewards that I'm sacrificing for relics. For jewelry box, add 1 Apotheosis to your deck. Innate, upgrade all your cards, and exhaust. Innate means I start with that card. The armaments eventually gets through just about everything. The only big thing not upgraded at this point is Inflame. Okay, beautiful bracelet. Rage, bird swoop, and setup strike. Okay. Nifty. The card enchants is a new thing for Slay the Spire 2. At the end of the act, you will fight Queen. I did not fight an Act 2 Elite. A lot of merchants. Up a ways. I could hit this merchant and this merchant going through an Elite. Go through an Elite here on the way. I'm feeling really strong, so I think that's the play. Bird. Devoted Sculptor. Do a setup strike. Okay, then armaments, and then thrumming hatchet. In turn. Ball, ritual. At the end of its turn, gains 9 strength. Oh god. So this thing needs to die. Use the bird swoop. Fish for my pyre. Did not get it. This draws 3 cards. Okay, there's my pyre. Use my Inflame and the block potion here. Okay. Blocked it, so now it's got an initial 9 strength. Yeah, that's rough. Use the rage. So I can get a bunch of block here. I want to use the thrumming hatchet. Then pillage. Armament's good. I could have set up striked. 3 additional strength. I got enough though. How did the battle chance just get upgraded? The last card I played was strike. Or maybe I did upgrade it with the armaments. Alright. Oh, it just highlighted because when I hover over in turn, it shows me that it can still be used with that little flash there. I don't want to suck my demon form in here by drawing 3 cards. So I want to wait. 21 damage. Now it's going to do 30. I don't think I need the demon form. I think I attack it. And attack it. Attack it. And attack it. Alright. 10 damage to all enemies. Explosive ampule. 16 gold. And card. Ooh, an upgraded Iron Wave. Deal 7 damage. Whenever you gain block this turn, deal 5 damage to the enemy. That sounds fantastic. I'm taking grapple. Next. Now which way do I want to go? If I go left, I have the option to bail for the rest instead of going for the elite. If I go to the right, I'm forced there. Oh, I guess that's a choice. Like, yeah, I want the unknown. Explore what things we got here. The future of potions. You feel a faint rumbling as you round the corner to discover a gigantic spinning apparatus. It has several slots which appear to convert liquids into highly compressed digestible tablet. The idea of turning these health tonics into a tiny morsel is uncomfortable, but perhaps it's good to try new things. So, I can give up the explosive ampule for an upgraded common attack, regen for upgraded common skill, or the lucky tonic for an upgraded rare power. Thing is, I have 2 upgraded rare powers. I don't know what possibilities there are on rare powers, so there could be something else that's huge. I think I gotta go for the upgraded common attack though, if I'm forced to take one of these. Yeah. Oh, I get to choose even. Sword Boomerang deals 3 damage to a random enemy 4 times. That scales with strength and hits 4 times. But Twin Strike is also gaining an extra damage from the strike dummy. I'm gonna take a Twin Strike. You can also target. If there's multiple enemies, the Sword Boomerang will just hit whatever. The tablet was disgusting. There is no hope for the future. Okay, take the combat. Living Shield. Intends to attack. At the start of the player's turn, turret operator gains 25 block. This is the turret operator. Start with the setup strike. Okay. Armaments. 10 plus 4. Good. Alright. Inflame. Take no damage. Grapple. Oh, here's Pyre. Whenever you gain block. I'm not going to gain block. But I want to draw 3 cards. I want to attack with the bird swoop. Is what I want. Maybe I can get some kind of shield. Yeah. So I'm going to take 12 damage. Okay. Nothing I can really do about that. Okay. Now, I can rage. This is where... Let me draw that grapple. I use the battle trance. Still no grapple. Alright then. Set up strike this guy. Hatchet this guy. Wind strike. Strike. And strike. It's only lost 6. Not bad. Hard. Juggernaut. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. I mean, that's a rare power. I didn't know I was going to get a choice. I need another rage, honestly. And like the demon form, it's hard to work this in if it draws early in the deck. If I didn't have that, would it feel bad? I am still pretty happy with where my deck is. Taking that lessens the effectiveness of pillage, but I also haven't been using that as much. This becomes more effective later in, once all the powers are gone. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I'll take it. Next up, got a Slimed Berserker. It's going to give me 10 status cards, but it's not attacking. Demon form. Don't waste my card draw, because I might need it with all these slimes. Assuming I'm getting slimes. Yep. Okay. Well, I got demon form going. Rage. Draw a bunch of cards. Fire. Wind strike it. Use my regen potion. In turn. I'm gonna take some damage, but I'll keep gaining some of it back. Here, Juggernaut. Bash. So now this is gonna deal 17 damage, but this deals 26. Oh, but we also got the vulnerable, so yeah, this is still gonna be better. In turn, heal up a little bit. 3 weak, you gain 3 strength. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to the enemy. Okay, battle trance. Now we got slimes. He's going for 33 though. So, use inflame. Hit with the grapple. The defend. Dude, I should have done the setup strike first maybe. And this will get me another block from the fan. I saw it the vulnerable, so... Okay. It's gonna hurt a bit. $69. Alright, here. 15 strength. This is with weakness. Lowering my damage by 25%. This does 30. Okay. Oh, wait, the grapple's permanent? No. The Juggernaut. Okay. Attack. Use this. Okay. 10 more slimes. Oof. That's enough damage. Yikes. Card. Heal damage equal to your block. This could be really, really good. I'm not super block built. Cost 0 though. Having a whirlwind could be nice, because you add a bunch of strength and then you... No, I got cards. Sacrifice. Next. We need to heal. Down 13. I think I risk it. Okay, we got an Owl Magistrate. I have the demon form possibility. We have a bird swoop card draw. Yeah, go demon form. Don't waste my rage draw. Okay, 4 times 6. Battle trance. Yeah, I didn't get it. I like the idea of Juggernaut, but I don't have the energy yet. I think I'm better off with defend, Iron Wave. And then actually blocking all this damage. Yep. Good. So here's the Pyre. He's going upgrade. I'll go Inflame. Oh, he's flying now. Oh, I can't knock him down. Interesting. Well, rage. Upgrade all of these. Set up strike. Bird swoop. Hit it with the hatchet. I do want one defend out. And then the twin strike. Taking no damage there. Perfect. Oh, that applied vulnerable for 4 turns, but he landed. Okay, no card draw here. Do Juggernaut, Iron Wave, Hatchet, Wind Strike. Save the buffer. That could be really, really good on the boss. Alright, here. Definitely battle. I'd probably just kill it at 28 damage. And like with the grapple possibility. Alright. Gambler's Brew. Discard any number of cards and draw that many. Could be useful. Card. Inflame. Upgraded. Thunderclap is vulnerable. Oh, sacrifice. What do we get? At the start of each combat, gain 8 vigor. Your next attack deals 8 additional damage. Okay. Going into Elite. Soul Nexus. Go for a Battle Trance. Leading with this Twin Strike that's going to do 50 would be insane. Hit the Rage. Oh, I can't draw any more cards. Okay. Go for the block here. Do the Twin Strike. Do the Hatchet. Oh, that actually wound up getting me there. No card draw here. 6 times 4. I think I Hatchet. Defend. So I take 6. Still don't have it. I can bird swoop though. There it is. No shield here. I think I take the damage. I got 2 shield. That was a big hit. Ooh, 43. Here we go. Rage. Armaments. Ooh. I got the rage, so I'll get the block. Go for it. No demon form. I'm still gonna take damage from this. I mean, I could also gamble on another draw. Yeah. Discard this. Okay. Ow. And this time I get a bunch of shields. Bash. Bird swoop. Hatchet. It's not going to be enough, so go defense. Oh, that's a 36. This elite is doing some damage. No longer weak. I can kill it this turn. Okay, and this will draw me cards. Got the twin strikes. Ow. Fortifier. Triple your block. Okay, that's cool. Whenever you enter a question mark room, heal 4 HP. Good. Card. Stomp. I think this is another sacrifice. I get something here. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Ooh, and that elite wrecked me. Like, I don't know if I can safely go into one with 23 HP. I think I go merchant into heal. What do we got? Apply 3 vulnerable. Random attack. Upgrade all your cards in your hand. 3 thorns. 2 extra potion slots. 5 cards. Oh, I gotta take this. I can sacrifice them. And then it would turn into potentially 5 relics. Or not 5, 3. 3 relics? Yeah. Okay. Body slam. Sacrifice. Start each combat with an additional energy. That's good. Sacrifice. Next. Upgraded Iron Wave. I'll take that one. Bludgeon. Deal 16 damage to all enemies. At the start of your turn, plays from the exhaust pile. So you have to exhaust this to use it? So if you exhaust it, this will be used. Interesting. Do I want to bludgeon? I don't think so. Sacrifice. Every 3 turns, gain an energy. Okay. And then another twin strike. That I'll take. Deal 12 damage. Next attack you play costs 0. That works well with bludgeon. But yes, twin strike. That was a good play. Proceed. I don't even think it's safe to go here. I gotta go rest. The only option. Then I'm gonna heal a little bit here. Yep. Navigating through an endless sea of corpses, you find a mad scientist scavenging for various scraps. Yes, hi, hello. You look like a capable fighter. I need a tester for my next atrocity device. How about it? Except, create a custom card to add to your deck. What kind of tool will you help kill everyone? An attack or power? Attack. It's 2 additional times, or whenever you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 6 HP. I mean, that's interesting, but 2 additional times works with my strength stacking. Excellent choice. Now what should it do? The scientist rubs her hands together with glee. Violence. Woo! All done. This is for you. Now, get out there and slaughter! Little did you know, that scientist went on to create hundreds of weapons, resulting in several thousand deaths within the Spire. Okay. I don't have the coins for a merchant. I want the elite so bad, but no, go here. Another heal. Hungry for mushrooms? How long has it been since you ate? Wait, what's that fantastic smell? Following the scent, you reach a cozy campground with all manner of tasty mushrooms being cooked. You don't consider the safety of eating these mushrooms because you are so hungry. So hungry that you don't notice the dead adventurer. Draw 2 fewer cards at the start of each combat, so it's turn 1, or raise max HP by 20, or lose 15 HP now and upgrade 3 random cards. On turn 1, it's not a permanent like every turn, it's just the first one. I have lots of sources of card draw. I think this is the play. Big mushroom. You bite into the big mushroom. Its flesh is firm, starchy, and satisfying. The more you eat, the hungrier you become, as if the mushroom is feeding on your hunger. So yummy, you enter a food coma. This gluttony will cost you. Proceed. Okay, let's see how it goes. Alright, Frog Knight has shields. At the end of your turn, gain 15 block. Plating is reduced by 1. Okay, so that'll go down. I deal 9 damage. It's okay. Got the vulnerable hits in here. I gained the block from the... okay. I'm not going to take damage after all. That wasn't too bad. Okay, I got frail, though. 21 damage. Here's my pyre. Bird swoop. Yeah, iron wave. Actually, triple block. No, this will work. I don't have to lucky tonic yet. This will work. I'll get the 3. Good. Now I got 5. Here we get the rage. I can throw on the demon form, hit the battle trance, hit the hatchet, twin strike, and attack. Okay. Gained 5 strength, a 40 damage hit. 16 damage 3 times. It's a lot of damage. 12 damage twice. 15. This is only 11. It's not enough. Okay. Lucky tonic. I attack it. I just won't take damage from this hit. I would have done so much damage. It would have ended bad. Level these cards up. Bird swoop. Okay, a fire potion. I'll take that. Add card. Damage equal to block. Draw a card for each card exhausted. You can skip and not sacrifice. I'm gonna sacrifice it. Proceed. Do I need to smith anything? Make this innate. No. 7 damage on block. Grapple. 7 damage when gaining block. No. I rest. Go to full HP. Now in Slay the Spire 1, you beat Act 3. That was a win on the run. So this could be the final boss. So here is a minion. Minions abandon combat without their leader. So if I took the leader out, apply afflictions on cards. Like it might be best to just go for the kill on this. Set up strike. Draws me cards. Good. Hit it again. Twin strike it. Gain some shield. Swing and swing. I'm only going to take 1 damage. Okay. I got this extra 20 damage. Chains of Binding. The first 3 cards drawn are afflicted with Bound. Only 1 bound card can be played each turn. Cards are unbound at the end of the turn. Okay, so I can't play Demon Form. A debuff coming. Bird Swoop gives me card draw. Still no Pyre. Armaments. Battle Trance. Got it. Save my draw on the Rage. Gonna take a little bit of damage, but okay. Debuff. Okay. Permanent, frail, weak, and vulnerable. Inflame. Grapple. Defend. I think when I gain this shield, I'll deal damage on turn end. Yes. Ow. Strength up. Shield here. Okay. Twin Strike is 16 plus 12, 28, 35. So we're still nowhere close. And that's the only way I get any block is by doing 3 attacks. If I Juggernaut, I'm not getting any block except for here. So I think I just like go for the most damage. Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm worried about what this Queen is going to do. Could spawn another minion. Okay, I can do Hatchet, so I'll get the Hatchet back. Fire Potion this. Then Double Strike, Mad Science. Okay. Now what? 7 times 5. I think I Iron Wave for the shield. Also an attack, so I'll get the shield here, plus this shield. Yikes. Ow. Okay, I got a Rage this time. That's good. I need to get Demon Form out. The only block I'm getting is from armaments. That's only 4. Yikes. I think I gotta go for the vulnerable. This is not looking good. Okay, going for a buff. Ugh. Rage doesn't help me here. Grapple will. Wind Strike is good. Mad Science is good. I get that shield. Gain strength. 10 times 5. Oh my god. It might just be over. There's no blocking that. This bound is rough. Yeah, all I can do is just attack this. Attack. That's GG. Dang. The Spire consumes another. So it's possible it was better to just like leave this guy out here and attack the Queen. Maybe. It's cool having new bosses. Slay the Spire. Oh, we got unlocks. Lots of discoveries. So we get to figure out what these epochs are, maybe. Only 3 elites killed. This thing, this pale wing, that was this run. And did this big mushroom doom me at the start? It's possible. In the timeline, reveal epochs to unlock cards, relics, and much more. Okay, I got 4. Play a single run to reveal this epoch. Chapter 5. Meow, the reopening. Mother of Resurrection. Meow. Awaken from her slumber. Rise, champion. Again. Again. Meow will now greet you at the start of each run. Oh, okay. Sure. 4 epochs are waiting to be revealed. Okay. Play a run with the Ironclad to reveal this one. The Silent. News of the Spire's reopening made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. Okay, so I unlocked the Silent. This run took 2.5 hours almost. So that's probably like this video. If I want to do a silent run, we'll have to do another one. Maybe at some other time. So I unlocked new possible. Oh, it tells you how to. Ah, this is so cool! Beat Act 1 with the Ironclad. The Ironclad, a warrior from a faraway land, entered the Spire. Driven by pure instinct and accursed blood, he has lost all reason and identity. All who prevent his ascent shall perish. Cards unlocked. Molten Fist. Double the enemy's vulnerable. Oh, this is an exhaust card. Vulnerable enemies take an additional 25% damage. Yo. That's cool. Gain 1 strength for each vulnerable on the enemy and exhaust. Okay, so a lot of vulnerable stacking cards to appear in future runs. I beat Act 2 with the Ironclad. Devastation. The Ironclad strength surges. We got placeholder art here. Early access. The flames of the demonic pact curse through his blood. Cuts and bruises heal rapidly. The Valley Guard are cleaved in 2. The Desert Tribe are burned to a crisp. Windwalkers smash to the ground. And even a familiar horde of aggressive bronze-cladded warriors are set ablaze with these exciting new flames. All of the Ironclad's enemies are shown no mercy. All of the Ironclad's... Ironclad? Where is everyone? The following relics will appear in future runs. Red Skull, 3 additional strength while your HP is at or below 50%. Paper Frog, enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage rather than 50%. And Ruined Helmet, the first time you gain strength each combat, double the amount gained. Interesting. Cool. And then, unlocked by accumulating score, Prion, a void of nothingness. But then, the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself to that which tells stories. Along this journey lay a planet named Prion, a mere speck in this universe. They say that a great story about a spire took place there. Unlocked colorless cards. Automation. Every 10 cards you draw gain energy or power. At the start of your turn, transform 1 card in your hand. It randomly becomes a random card. I mean, you get to select it, but it becomes a random card. Another interesting power. Play 2 random cards from your draw pile. Catastrophe. Okay. And that unlocked a new one. Scribbles by accumulating score. Kill 15 bosses with the silent to reveal this one. So there's goals. Beat Act 3 3 times to reveal that one. Act 3 with Ironclad. Elites with Ironclad. This one's accumulating score. Kill all 3 overgrowth bosses. Encounter all other ancients. Beat Ascension 1 with the Ironclad and the silent. You gotta finish a run first. Play a single run with all characters and beat Act 3 to reveal this epoch. The daily. So this will probably unlock the daily challenge run. Timeline. Okay, that's this. Compendium. Run history. Yep, you can go back and see the entirety of the run. Like all of it. The queen added a piece of the Ironclad to her collection. Get the seed that I had and all of it. That remains like permanently. Character stats. A lot of cards. Only discovered 32 of the enemies. 0-1 on the Ironclad. Ah, so cool. So this is where you can see the card library. Yeah, there's hidden stuff. I didn't even see these cards. Oh, what is this? It's like shiny. Huh. And then there's the locked ones still. And then the silent just has a completely different deck. It's like a whole, like, different build. You can do poison stuff. You can do, like, you can get shivs. Just, like, spawn a bunch of knives and, like, throw knives. So they have these special cards. Colorless cards. Cards granted by ancients. Oh, I see. So that is like at the beginning of Act 2 and Act 3, maybe. Curse, event, and quest, and token cards. Oh, there's so much more to this than Slay the Spire 1. It's so exciting. Relics as well. And it doesn't tell you what they are if you haven't seen them. Yeah, I didn't see a real anchor. Event relics. Okay, so there's lots of different ancients. So I guess this one, now I could potentially get these at the start of a run. Relics which can only be purchased from the merchant. Miniature tint. So many little things I could have done that could like completely change the entire run. Slay the Spire, amazing game. Now if I were to go in here, yeah, I haven't unlocked daily. Unlocked the silent. Ready to stab and poison anything in her way. So tempting, I want to, but I have to sleep. I got Path of Exile League start tomorrow. So, we'll leave it there. That was so much fun. If you would like to see more Slay the Spire 2 from me, definitely let me know. If it's something you guys are interested in seeing from me, if I randomly find time to play a run, I can record it and upload it for you guys. But that's going to do it for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.